guys have such a great day. Deb, how are you feeling? How's your ankle?
The ankle does great with step flow. It's so I think I've strengthened it for those for all those moves, but still in everyday life it's quirky.
Mm.
So I'm not sure how to get it. I don't know. I'm a little bit like stuck with what to do next about my ankle. Because it keeps going out of place. Like
Mm.
literally the chiropractor has to keep putting it back every week. She puts it back. So I'm not sure. So I mean, I've been doing the 5,000 steps every day and I have really good shoes, so I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Like in everyday life, like it's only when I go up, it's weird movements, like up and down stairs. It's when it's out of place and it hurts all the time, of course. If I have to like kick it back into place, like I have to shake it back into play. It's weird. It's
Well, a couple of
strange.
things. Couple of things. One, have you ever considered not wearing really good shoes?
Huh.
Uh-huh.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so that my
I'm
feet have to actually work.
well, also, you know what? I'm not going to get too much into the really great shoes because I haven't really been able to formulate what I believe in this. Like I ran into my little brother and his wife at the shoe store at the mall the other day, and they were there specifically to get really good shoes to weight lift in, and they got these like cloud shoes with like really good soles and stuff like that, and they were telling me how it keeps them out of their heels and it brings them forward, pitches them forward, and I didn't say anything, but I was just like, that's the last thing they need, right? Especially lifting weights, they shouldn't be pitched forward. So but I stayed away from that conversation. But I think that I can say something to you. I would like you to try some of my barefoot shoes, if you wouldn't
Oh,
mind. Go to my
yeah.
Amazon link. They're not my
Okay.
barefoot shoes, but they're
No, I
the
know what you're
ones.
saying.
I wore them in the marathon. I wore them in the
Did you really?
triathlon. Oh, yes. I wore them in the triathlon. I wear them
Oh,
on my 10,000 a day plus walks. I will wear
wow.
them on my Ragbri ride. I will not be wearing anything. And let me just tell you one quick story why I'm very passionate about this right now. Because if you do remember when my SI joint went out in November, I had taken the good advice from everyone. You're really going to need a good pair of running shoes if you're going to run a half marathon. You really are going to. So I let their good advice talk me out of my barefoot shoes, and I
Huh.
got a pair of trail running shoes, right? Because Florida was going to be a trail
Yeah.
run. And 2 days into walking, and I threw out my SI joint. I'm not blaming the shoe for sure, but I'm just
Right, right,
saying,
right.
is it coincidence or causation? I don't know. And ever since, I have not worn those shoes ever again. I've only worn my barefoot shoes, and I've kept my own advice, and my SI has not come out again.
Hmm.
So let's just make little adjustments and see what happens,
Yeah,
okay?
I'll check it out. Cause
Work. But
yeah.
I'm going to implore you,
Oh,
and my barefoot shoes are like $40, so it's not like you're going to make a
yeah, yeah,
big
yeah. Okay,
investment.
cool.
So just go to my Amazon link and get yourself
I
a
will.
pair. And I don't wear socks with them. I just let them be barefoot shoes. So I don't know if you can do
Okay.
that. Do you wear shoes in step flow class? No, but you know what?
No.
Every once in a while, Lisa, I would
Up.
wear them, and I do think they're a good transition shoe for people who are not barefoot trained to do my classes in those shoes. But I don't, I will tell you, every time I try to wear a shoe on step, I don't have that same feeling, that
Connection.
connection. And remember how I said it so many times in class today where I was like, don't look where your feet are going, feel
Feel
the
them.
ground.
Okay.
With the sole, even a barefoot shoe, even though you do feel more of the ground than regular shoe, there's still a hard sole. And right here is the soft. And when you're barefoot in step, it is almost a guarantee that you're constantly working on getting lighter in each step because of the barefoot,
Hmm.
right? So that's the only reason why I haven't really encouraged shoes, but I will want to get this on recording right now. I do think the shoes on my Amazon link are a great transition shoe from going, you're invested in a pair of $200, take care of your feet and your arches shoes, these shoes that everyone are wearing to, what are they called? The Hokas or whatever. So they're the transition shoes from going from that to barefoot. You could wear those, my barefoot shoes, to go from being used to being in shoes all the time to being barefoot, and then
I
eventually just being barefoot.
I love I love I love being barefoot. So it's one of the reasons why I was attracted to your classes because you're not having to wear shoes feels so good to me. So I think I'll
Oh,
enjoy wearing barefoot. So the barefoot shoes are gonna
oh my
feel
goodness,
nice.
get them today. You
So
know I would
yeah,
not promote, I would not push
yep,
anything on you, but I
yep,
am telling you, just every time you speak, I'm
yep.
like, oh, she needs these barefoot shoes.
Yes, I do. Yeah,
And
no,
then it has
absolutely.
a big toe box too, so you can actually move
Great.
each one of your toes.
Wonderful, because the ankle that has the trouble is the pinky toe that I can't control. So it makes sense that once I can move that pinky toe, the heel that there's something going on with nerves or something related to that pinky toe. So I feel it because the other foot I can totally expand and I worked on that pinky toe so I can control this side, but the side that with the ankle, so there's something going on in there with nerves or something that's preventing that toe from actually being able to move. So it's that old injury that I had that just still hasn't healed. So it's working on healing it. That's what we're
The
doing.
reason why I know that this conversation is so important and I know that I'm right about this, and I don't usually say right, but because you said that it doesn't bother you at all in step,
I
and it should
know.
absolutely bother you in step.
It doesn't.
So, I mean, to me, it's
Uh,
just like a big sign. Get the barefoot shoes.
okay.
Do
Yeah.
your
Yeah.
5,000 steps in barefoot shoes
Barefoot shoes.
and work on
Hmm.
your pinky toe like you already intuitively
Yep.
know you need to do.
Yep. Yep. The pinky toe is what's really, yep. And I'm not sure. So we'll just keep plugging away. Thank you so much. Appreciate you,
Thank you.
Donnell.
Bye, ladies.
All right. Bye, guys.